Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our fourth annual Zoom with Community Collaboration Exchange, A Better Me, and all of our organizations here representing Mental Health Month and coping skills. We also have Miami Southridge, Miami Killian, along with Radical Partners, 10 Days of Connection. This is one of our connections that we are doing this month, and we are so happy to present to you Mental Health and Coping Skills Zoom. Make sure you have signed in the chat, as well as your organization if you're from an organization. Also, if you are a student, make sure you have your ID number, grade level, first and last name, so I can give you your community service hours. I'm going to ask Ms. Nicole Jackson to open us up with some warm thoughts.
Good evening, everyone. And we're just so thankful and grateful to be here and just help us to acknowledge one another and open up our minds to receive what you'll have us to receive. In his name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're going to start off with a short video. It's a little, it's a cartoon-like video, but listen to the message. I want you all to listen to the message in this video explaining mental health. Can you all see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't stop.
You can't tell how someone feels just by looking at them or what they share online. To the outside world, our lives may look perfect, even if in reality they aren't. I'm always worrying about doing well at school, and with the end of year test coming up, I'm not sure how much longer I can cope. My thoughts swarm around my head, sometimes keeping me up all night. Some days it's just all too much, and I feel like I'm lost in space. When I did badly on one of my tests, I just about kept it together until I got home. Then I broke down crying in front of my mum. She listened for a bit, and then she told me that just like physical health, we all have mental health. It's our feelings, our thinking, our emotions, and our moods. She then said that feeling down, angry, and stressed is a normal part of life, just like it's normal to feel happy, confident, and carefree sometimes. We all have positive and negative emotions that come and go based on what's happening around us. These are everyday feelings. Good mental health means experiencing negative emotions. It's not always about being happy. Mum can relate to the feelings of stress. So when Mum suggested I take a break from everything and do something I enjoy, I actually took her advice. So I made myself a hot chocolate, snuggled up in a duvet and watched a film. And you know what? Afterwards, I felt so much better. Mum should take her own advice.
Most of us only ever share the good things. We don't like to share how we really feel. Every morning when I wake up, negative thoughts stream through my head. Getting out of bed and pretending I'm okay takes all the energy I have. As the day goes on, the negative thoughts turn from a stream into a river. The water rushes through my head so loudly it's hard to concentrate in lessons. And some days it's so bad it feels like a waterfall that's trying to pull me over the edge. Everything is so overwhelming. I didn't think my friends would understand if I told them how down I was feeling. But when Sasha opened up to me about how stressed she was feeling, I told her. I wasn't sure how to bring up how I'd been feeling, so I started by saying that I didn't feel like myself. Just her listening made me feel like she understood. She told me some things that had helped her, so I tried them too, but it didn't make much of a difference. Even when I tried to be around my friends, I felt alone. The things I used to enjoy weren't fun anymore.
I was really worried about Andre and not sure what to do. He was quiet and wasn't hanging out with us like he used to. So I asked our head of year for some advice. He suggested I get Andre to speak to him since his negative feelings weren't going away.
I didn't want to speak to our head of year, but I also didn't want to keep feeling so down, so I went. He said that sometimes we have overwhelming feelings that can be more intense than our everyday feelings. These feelings hang around for a long time and change the way we feel, think, and behave. They can stop us doing what we want to in life. That's what I was going through. He also said that if we're physically unwell, we let people know, we ask for help. It should be no different with mental health. Sometimes our overwhelming feelings are brought on because of things in our life. Sometimes they happen for no reason at all. After hearing this, I felt much less alone and it felt good to talk. Scientists have found exercise can help when you're feeling low, so our head of year encouraged me to sign up to the school football club, which Sasha was already in. I still have days when the river is there, but now I'm beginning to understand my mental health. I'm learning how to cope. Our head of year reminded me that my friends, family, teachers, and lots of others at school are there to help just as much as he is. I had no idea the people around me could be so understanding. And while it's not always easy to talk about my mental health, the person I'm talking to might be able to help. If you don't feel like talking, that's fine. You could try writing, sports, reading, art, music, playing with your pet, whatever makes you feel better.
If you're the person someone talks to when they're struggling, just listen with no pressure or judgment. You don't have to have the answer. If you feel unsure about anything, you can speak to a trusted adult. Talking about mental health doesn't have to be difficult. After all, it's something we all have.
All right, all right, all right. In the chat, I want to ask a question, a real quick poll. What are you more comfortable speaking on? Your mental health or your physical health? Put it in the chat. Let's see how we're thinking here. Your physical or your mental health? What are you more comfortable speaking on? Wow, that's interesting. Every single person chose physical health. And that shows you like the negative stigmatisms that arise from us talking about our mental health. Mental health is just as important as physical health. That's why a lot of times people suffer in silence because they're afraid to talk about it. But because I've been attending these Zooms for about 5 years, I'm more comfortable with talking about my mental health, and I have trusted adults in the school. I have Ms. Dugue, Dr. Tejeda, Ms. Roth, people I talk to at the school, and then I have Ms. Jackson, Ms. Joey. I have an entire group of trusted adults. Not saying you have to have as many as I do, but I have a lot of people that I could trust with things and I don't hear it again. So it's great to have, if you could find one trusted adult. I remember Ms. Dugue Wright was walking around the school seeing if our students, checking on our students. We have 2,000 something students in the building, and she wanted to make sure every student in our building had a trusted adult that they could talk to. So anybody else want to share anything quickly about the video? What resonated? You can unmute and talk right now.
I love the fact that they talked about how the first girls, the way that she coped with her mental health wasn't like that, it didn't necessarily work for the second boy. And I think that just represents how everybody's journey is different and how not everything works for everybody.
Yes. Excellent point. Excellent point. Everyone's journey is different. Yes. Anyone else want to share out?
Well, I wanted to say something in reference to us being able to talk about our physical health a little bit more. I think because social media and so many different outlets, kind of open the door. I think even though everybody chose physical health, except for you, Miss Akins, I think it's more that we're more accepting of our physical appearance a little better. A lot of women are wearing their hair natural and not using a lot of chemicals. I think a lot of people, no matter what, size, you are, you're comfortable in your skin. So I think this is just kind of evolved. I think right now we're focusing and we're more accepting of our physical appearance. But I think as we start to become a little bit more apt and more informed about mental health, I think we're going to shift over to being more comfortable with our mental health.
That was a great point. Coming from a health teacher, a therapist, everything, this lady does it all. So thank you for sharing that. Anyone else wants to share out? This is an interactive Zoom. We don't want anyone to leave here without saying something. But you still won't get your community service hours. Just kidding. I promised them I'm giving them. Okay, anyone else wanted to share out? Nay, the great one?
I agree.
Okay.
I really do agree. I really do.
You agree with what part? Tell me one thing you agreed about.
Like about when it was talking about mental health issues, you can trust someone,
Yes.
and also you can talk to someone. Like,
Good talk to a trusted adult. Thank you for sharing out. Now I'm gonna turn it over to Stephanie Jiron. I hope I said it right. I used to have a student last name, Jiron.
Yeah, it's Jiron.
Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you for setting up this wonderful meeting for Mental Health Month. I think mental health is beyond important, and I do agree there's still a little bit of a stigma and taboo in speaking about mental health. So this is a great opportunity for all the students that are here and everybody else that is able to join us. So thank you for setting this up. So my name is Stephanie. I am a yoga teacher. So I will be leading some breath work today. If you guys are in a comfortable position, feel free to close your eyes. Feel free to relax your shoulders, closing your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. If not, keep them open. Whatever feels good to your body, listening to what your body is telling you is good for you, and paying attention to what feels good to you as well. We're going to begin by breathing, beginning to feel your breath, beginning to feel your body expand with every inhale and collapse with every exhale. Allowing your hands to be gently on your lap or on your knees, maybe even on the floor, on the chair, wherever is comfortable for you. Slowly feeling the crown of your head pull up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Recognizing your breath is even, maybe seeing if you're holding your breath at any point and allowing it to flow freely. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhale everything out through a side, through your mouth. Inhale again through the nose and exhale, sigh through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh everything that's left inside your body out through the mouth. Allowing yourself to deflate like a balloon. Allowing your shoulders to drop from your ears. Or if you're clenching your jaw, releasing your jaw. Allowing the tongue to drop from the roof of your mouth. Bringing awareness to your face now. If your eyebrows are sort of tight together, allowing them to release. Your cheeks, your jaw, your tongue, your forehead. Bringing awareness to every part of your face and allowing it to relax, to ease any tension that's sitting in your face. Bringing that awareness to your shoulders, to your neck, allowing your shoulders to fall down, falling away from your ears, releasing any tension we have. Maybe we feel a little bit of tension, just allowing it to be there for now, accepting where your body is, accepting how your body is feeling, just slowly becoming aware of it. Inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Bringing one hand to your belly and one hand to your chest. Begin to breathe in through the belly, feeling your belly expand, releasing the idea that our tummy has to be tight and allowing it to expand with the breath coming into our body. And exhale, feeling your belly come towards your spine, allowing your belly to move freely, releasing the idea that as women or as anybody, we have to suck in our belly because we don't. allowing our bodies to be perfect as they are because we are perfect as we are. Inhaling deeply, feeling your belly expand, feeling your chest expand and your shoulders rise. Exhale, feeling your shoulders come down, chest and tummy. Continuing this 3-part breath, connecting with your body, feeling your tummy, your chest, and your shoulders rise, and feeling your shoulders, chest, and tummy come down towards your spine. Breathing in deeply, continuing your breath at your own pace, recognizing if at any point you're holding your breath and allowing it to flow freely. With every inhale, you expand the natural way that our body moves. And with every exhale, you allow your body to collapse in a little bit more, creating waves with our body, starting from the tummy, the chest, and the shoulders rising, and the wave crashing down, allowing your shoulders, your chest, and your belly to come in. Continuing this breath, feeling every part of your body rise and collapse. Taking one more breath like this, actively becoming aware of every single part of your body as it rises, and releasing your hands on your exhale. Breathing in deeply and exhaling through the mouth. We're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, suspending our breath, and exhale for 5 counts, hold for 4. So I'm going to go ahead and count. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath, suspend it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Continuing this breath work, imagine creating a box. So as you inhale, creating a box with 4 points. Exhale, create that box on the other side, holding your breath, forming the other sides of the box. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Taking a big inhale in and exhaling through the mouth. Allowing your breath to be normal, back to how it normally is. Recognizing again if your breath is flowing freely. Oops, sorry, that's my dogs. Sorry. Recognizing if your breath is flowing freely, if you're holding your breath, allowing it to flow. Bringing your arms up above your head, stretch them out, stretching up, 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 up. And exhale, bringing your hands down. Inhale, bringing your hands up to touch the ceiling. Exhale, you're going to cactus your arms out towards the side, creating a sort of like 90-degree angle with your arm. And inhale, your arms up, cactus them out again, creating a 90-degree angle with your elbow. Inhale up, stretch, and exhale, cactus. Opening up your chest, allowing your chest to be open, creating that 90-degree angle with your arm. Staying here for a few breaths. Recognizing once again if you're holding your breath, allowing it to flow freely. And go ahead and release. Start doing some rotations with your wrists. If we've been on the computer today, or maybe writing at your desks, maybe on our phone, whatever our daily lives, We're constantly using our wrists, and our wrists tend to be a little bit tight, even if we don't notice it. We often hold a lot of tension in our body, and we don't ever become aware of it until we start stretching. Remembering to breathe deeply. Your breath is your best friend. It's what brings us life, what keeps us our life energy, our life force. It's what keeps us moving every single day. Inhale your arms up once again. Exhale, bring them down. Bringing them behind you, you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back. Once you interlace your fingers, maybe your palms touch. Inhale, bringing your chest forward. Maybe your head comes back. Allowing your chest to be pulled open with your arms behind you, reaching your hands down and back. Allowing your chest to be open if your head is tilted back. Allowing your throat to be open towards the ceiling. Accepting an energy, feeling your heart open up. Welcoming in loving energy. If your throat is facing up towards the ceiling, welcoming in energy towards your throat, our voice, our speech. Taking one more breath here. And on your exhale, release. Bringing any movement into our body that we feel good. Maybe you sway from side to side, bringing in movement to your hips. Doing what feels good to you. Listening to your body, recognizing if we have any tightness, any tension. And with every exhale, just slowly release the body, releasing any tension that's left. Regulating your breath, remembering that our breath is the most basic thing we use. We're born knowing how to breathe. It is so important to us. And with every exhale, you can slowly release any tension. If you're ever having any anxiety, any stress, just inhaling through the nose and exhaling extra long through the mouth. It allows us to release that energy that's stuck, and it allows it to flow free. So if you're ever feeling any anxiety, any tension, just inhale. Even if it's a short inhale, try to lengthen that exhale, and it'll help tremendously. It allows us to release any tension, any anxiety that we're holding in our body. Those exhales are so powerful. Our breath is so powerful, and we often even forget about it. We oftentimes don't even think about how we breathe, and we're doing it without even acknowledging it. Now bringing in that consciousness to it, we can use it as a superpower for ourselves. Taking one big inhale through the nose again, and exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, releasing anything else that's left in your body, any tension, letting it all out. Bringing your hands to prayer if you feel comfortable to do so, placing them near your heart, feeling your heartbeat against your thumbs. Namaste to everyone. Blinking your eyes open slowly. Thank you guys for allowing me to lead this for you. I hope you feel at least a little bit more at ease, a little bit less tense than you did when it first started. And yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Let's put some comments in the chat. That was beautiful. And it makes you feel relaxed. So put your comment. How did you feel by doing this exercise? Or say something nice to Miss Stephanie. Thank you for being here with us.
Of course, thank you. This was an honor. Thank you.
Dr. Tejeda. Dr. Tejeda, are you here?
I'm here.
Yes, I need your assistance with letting us know why do we matter and about our mental health.
Well, we all matter because we all have purpose, and that's why we were brought to this earth to exist, live, and thrive. And I am very much an advocate to say that mental health is about wellness. It's a component like respiratory health, foot health. It's a component that makes the body whole. And those are just my few words. If there are any questions or anything I can do to help and assist in destigmatizing the stigma, I am very much about that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tejeda, for always showing up and always supporting our students. And Ms. Jiron, I hope you were able to read your comments in the chat. Dr. Tejeda, you already know everyone loves you. We drive you crazy and we love you, but we are thankful to have you because you are the mental health person at the school, really. Like everyone goes to you for everything. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have a community activist, one who is present in the South and in the North, who wants to speak on mental health. Please join me in welcoming Letha Cheryl Bush, survivors affected by violence, the JB3 Foundation. Miss Letha, are you ready?
Yes, only for a second. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. God bless you. Thank you, Tawana, for inviting me. I want to talk about mental health. Mental health is real. I lost 2 children to gun violence. And like you say, the physical appearance, we always deal with that. But the mental part, we don't. We just keep stuffing things in. And this is a really great thing you're doing, Tawana. And I'm going to make sure I get on it because I really need it. When you think you don't, and when you hear, I watched the movie, you never know what someone's going through because they're so afraid to talk. Because when they do, they got to pick and choose who they talk to. But you got to find somebody that you can really trust. Because if you don't, you're going to wear and tear on it. It's going to wear and tear on you. And again, I thank you, the doctors that's on here, everyone that's on here. God bless.
Thank you, Miss Letha. I thought Letha was going to tell you all some of the things that she does throughout the community as well. But I see she's driving, so I'm not going to bother you, Miss Letha. Ms. Dugue, are you ready?
I know, Tawana.
Letha, you said something?
I was going to say, I'm trying to watch the road, but
I know.
and I'm an activist in the community. As she said, I have my own foundation where we have a resource center where we help those that are in need. And one thing that we've been looking to do, coming to the North, is mental health, because a lot of people deal with it silently. And the gun violence and all that is, is very active in our communities. We never know what the children or the parents are going through until you get them in a place where they can trust you. And what we do with survivors is about the ones that are left here to survive the pain, as well as you losing a loved one. It doesn't matter how you lost it, but lost a loved one. But that's what we're here to accommodate you into what you need to thrive, to become a better you. You can find me on Facebook. Oh, I deactivated my Facebook for a minute. We also deal with domestic violence, sexual trafficking, breast cancer. It's a variety of things that we deal with. But I thank you. We're up and running in the North. My number is 305-290-0273. And excuse me for my voice. I lost my voice yelling. Okay, thank you, Tawana.
Thank you, Miss Letha. I'm gonna allow you to share the screen, Miss Dugue, right? And are you ready or you need a few minutes?
I'm ready.
Okay. Y'all already know what time it is when y'all see Miss Dugue, right?
All right, get your phones ready. Get your phones ready. Do your little finger exercises so we pick the right square, triangle, circle, so on and so forth. I don't want anybody picking the wrong information. I got 15 quick little mental health tip questions. So I want to make sure that we are good to go. All right, so there's our QR code. Okay, go ahead and enter. Now remember, if you want to win, we want to know who you are. My son is going to play. He wants to play under a nickname. So DeAndre is going to be playing under Jamar Chase. That's one of his, football idols. So if you see that, then that's him.
Okay, now Let me put my winning name up there. My
There
name
he is,
came up
there he
yet?
is. He's ready on this. Okay, so
Shatavia, don't
everybody-
come for me. Do not come for me, Shatavia.
You're
Oh,
funny.
you know, Miss Akins is so competitive.
She is.
She is so competitive. I love it. Okay, is that everybody that's gonna play? Come on, come on. I know some of you might be on your phones, you know when it's a mental health Zoom or whether it's an art Zoom or whatever Zoom it is, when Miss Akins is hosting, and if I have the floor to do my cahoots, I'm gonna do it. So you gotta put your computers ready and your phones ready to log in. Okay, so is that it? Okay, we're gonna count 1, 2, and 3. Okay, final countdown, first few questions. Let's see what we're working with, everybody. According to research, how many people claim to experience depression? 25%, 50%, 100%. Not too many people are depressed. Wow. Okay, let's see how we can get those answers. Okay, we got 8 seconds.
Yes.
Wow. 50%. Good job. Good job. My 8-year-old is so excited because he got the answer right. So he is learning about mental health. It doesn't matter what age you are. We all can. Oh, Miss Akins, you starting out. Okay.
I warned y'all already though, last
Uh-oh.
time.
She's trying to get the cliff notes on us. Okay, let's see. Can you stay number 1? True or false? Every week, 1 in 6 adults experience common mental health problems such as anxiety or depression. Is that true? Let's see. Can you use the context clues in the head? Oh, look at that. Oh, I love, listen, that you just don't know. Teachers, we love when we see everybody get the answer right.
You right
Am I
about that. You right
Am I
about
right?
that.
When we all get the answer right? Okay, let's see. Ooh, we're moving along. Let's go. We got a couple more questions. Have you ever struggled with mental health? Now remember, we just talked about, do we talk about physical or, mental? Which one is, this is an opinion, but, do we all have times where we have some situations possibly? Let's see, what answer did we get? All right. So my 8-year-old says he doesn't, which is a good thing, right? Where he's at that perfect age. But we all, right? We all have sometimes where, we might be a little bit sad a little bit too long, or, something makes us a little bit anxious or what have you. So, okay. Once again, like Dr. Tahira said, we're trying to break the stigma, right? And so we all can empathize with other people who are going through different things. An example of mental health problem is, drum roll, relationship ending, stresses at school or home, death of someone close, or all of the above. All of the above? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can all get 100% on this one. Yes, all the above. Yes, for sure, for sure. All of those could be significant. It's okay, love. You just keep trying. All right. A type of mental health support is medication, counseling, support group, all of the above. Wow, let's see. Can we get 100%? We got one question with 100%. All right, we are getting on a roll. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got some shifting going on. Let's see. A good tip for mental health would be Surround yourself with positive supports. Exercise regularly. Maintain good and eating, sleeping routine, or all of the above. What? Oh, Miss Akins, you see that? And did you see how fast we all answered?
We're great.
Oh, this, I'm just telling you. Oh, you see, we gotta go share this information with so many other people. All right, a slight shift. What is mental health? Okay, let's see if we got our definitions right. It means we are good at sports. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It means we are physically fit, or is it all of the above? Now we done had a couple all the above. Now I know y'all think everyone that says all the above might be all the above. So let's see. Yes. See, I kind of like threw that in there, for sure. We wanted a good definition. Okay. Let's see. Oh, some more shifted. Oh, Miss Akins is just trying to run away from us. What foods contribute to good mental health? Okay, this is my area now. Leafy green beans, oily fish, walnuts, whole grains, or all of the above. Okay, so when we get this answer right, we all need to lock this information into our phone because we want to be able to do all the things that we can to keep our mental health stable, balanced, right? That was a tricky question. So everybody make sure you take a screenshot. Leafy greens, beans, walnuts, whole grains, and oily fish all are helping us to kind of maintain our mental health. Got to take care of the outside, the inside, the emotional side. I see Teen Joy. She's got some streaks going here. Okay. Let's see. Types of mental health problems include sprains, anxiety, depression, sciatica, all of the above. Okay, stop getting tricked by all the above. Okay, I just throw that in there sometimes. Sometimes it applies, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see how we're gonna get with this one. Let's see, tick tock, tick tock.
I think I just messed up.
Uh-oh. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Okay, remember we were exercising our fingers, Miss Akins.
Yes.
Woo.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Miss Akins, don't drop the baton, Miss Akins. Don't drop the baton. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I'm coming for you, Joe. I'm coming for you. Joy, I'm coming for you.
Okay, all right, everybody. I'm coming for everybody. All right, true or false. This is 50-50. Addiction is a mental problem. Addiction is a mental problem. Let's see. Let's see where we're thinking.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
All right.
don't worry, man. Play on the couch.
So now we are infusing some other information. Eliana is on a streak. All right. Who is more likely to be affected by mental health? Let's see. Adults, teens, children, or all groups can be affected. Oh.
The green one.
Woo! Look how fast we answered that.
Okay, I quit.
No, don't quit. Oh, Miss Akins, you dropped the baton. Miss Akins, you dropped the baton. Okay, let's see Teen Joy. Let's see Eliana. Is depression the only mental health issue? Yes. No, there are many different mental health issues, or all of the above. Let's see.
All right, Shatavia. I see that in the chat.
Oh, 100%. Oh, we're getting back on there, Miss Akins. Let's see, Miss Akins. Did you catch up again, Miss Akins?
I need something. I need some kind of help.
Uh-oh. Teen Joy is flying. She is flying. Okay, we got a couple more questions to go. Which statement is true reflection of mental health statistics for young people? 50% of mental health issues are established by age 14. All kids will at some point struggle with mental health disorder. More women than men suffer from mental health problems, or all of the above. Wow.
Put the thing down for a minute and get what I'm telling. Please.
Let's see. Oh, that was a trick question. 50% of mental health issues are established by age 14. So all of us who are high school teachers, right? And some of those middle schoolers, we really have to make sure that we're providing that support that we need for them. So we want to make sure. Let's see any shifting. Okay. Joy, Adriana, Aliana, sorry, I hope I'm saying it right, and Ashton and Jackson. Okay, let's see. 2 more to go. True or false? Poor mental health can severely impact learning. Is that true or false? Let's see. What are we going to say? Let's see. Can we get 100%? Can we get 100%, Ms. A? What? I love 100%. All right. Last question. All right, everybody. We just had Miss Jiron go over some mental breathing and relaxation. So let's relax our shoulders. Inhale really deep. Exhale. Everybody ready for the last question? I don't hear you.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, Ashley.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Here we go. Last question is true or false. Helping someone with mental health difficulties or other difficulties can be good for your own mental health. True or false? Doing good does you good. Ooh, that was a good little, that should be a t-shirt, Miss Aiken. All right, we got 100%. Yes. All right, so drum roll. Let's see our podium. 3rd place goes to Adriana. Yay! And then 2nd place, Eliana. And our top winner is
Tawana! Congratulations.
Awesome.
Joy, you say you at Killian, right?
Yes, I am.
How am I have to get the gift card to you, okay?
Okay.
Some kind of way.
I know Team Joy. I can take care of her.
Oh, you know her. Okay. I'll give
I
it
think
to
I know Joy too. Are you a Silver Knight, ma'am, young lady?
Yes, I am.
I saw you at the I do the chair for our school. I think I saw you at interviews. Good luck, May 22nd.
Yes,
Thank
nice.
you.
Yes, so boost that.
Congratulations. We got a whole Silver Knight nominee on here.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like I don't belong. I'm an imposter right now. Congratulations, Joy.
Thank you.
That is amazing. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
No problem.
moving on with the agenda because our time is running. Let me get out of this Kahoot since I lost. Well, ugly Kahoot. Okay, I'm going to my I can't play that. Miss Jackson. While we're waiting on Miss Jackson to start, I want to ask a question, and anybody could feel free to answer it. What do you do when someone wants you to do something that you know is wrong? What do you do?
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
stand up for yourself and tell them no.
Okay. I like the boldness in you. Anyone else want to say something?
I hit him with some statistics.
Go ahead. I like that. Hit them with the statistics.
Hit him with statistics. Hit him with facts.
Yes. Now we're going to hear from Mrs. Nicole Jackson, a 29-year retired educator.
Good evening, everyone. I'm a proud member of CCE as well as a Better Me. And I just wanted to share some things I do for my mental health because I have been known to have panic attacks in the past. So lately I haven't had any, thank God for that. But what I've been doing lately is learning to be quiet and listen more, to process whatever is being said. Because usually I'm ready to die, just pounce and just give my input. But I'm learning to listen more, and I find that that helps me absorb whatever the person's trying to get me to see, instead of always giving a solution or interjecting. Learn to listen. So that's what I'm learning to do. I'm also reading more, and I have all of my spiritual devotions on my phone, and or books, little pamphlets. So throughout the day, I'm constantly reading and reminding myself who I really am, whose child I really am. And that helps keeps me centered, and that he loves me. That helps keep me centered. And when I do find myself getting upset, I just remove myself and I'm starting to talk out loud. It's okay to talk out loud. That does not make you crazy. You have to process things. And sometimes for me, I have to talk out loud. And when I'm talking, you hear yourself first. It goes to your words go to your ears first. So it helps me to say, okay, maybe you shouldn't have said it that way. Or maybe you should have done it this way. And when I get quiet and really think about the situation, then I can come back later on to address whatever the situation was or whatever the misunderstanding was. And I think so many times we don't want to do that. And forgiveness is a big, big, big mental health issue we have. We don't like to forgive. So forgiveness actually releases you. It releases stress off of you when you can forgive a person for whatever was said or done or whatever the case may be. So for me, those are just some little things that I do to help me, because I know once my body gets wound up and wound up and wound up, it's too late. Once I get going with the panic attack, it's just too late. So those are just some tips that I do. The reading especially helps me most of all.
Wow. Wow. You know, that was so beautiful, not only because you're my friend, because it happened to me today. I was sitting here talking to myself while somebody was in my kitchen. And they were like, you crazy. I say, no, I got to hear myself so I'll know to do it when I get on the Zoom tonight. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that. And listening
You're
is
welcome.
key. Oftentimes we take listening skills so for granted, right? And we don't let the other person talk, express. Imagine if you wanting some, I want to voice what I'm going through to you, but instead of you listening to me, you're ready to just say something before you allow me to process my complete thoughts. You're already talking. So my thoughts are left incomplete and unheard. So it's still there. So that's not the trusted adult that you want to release your problems to get help and that support that we're talking about here tonight. So thank you. That was your trial sermon, Miss Jackson. That was awesome. Miss Joey, I know I called you earlier. I wanted you to share what you are doing with our youth for Mental Health Mondays with Collective Sisterhood.
Yes. So, hello, everyone. I'm Miss Joey. My pronouns are she, her, and Auntie Joey. And I know some familiar faces here. And so, what we do is that we hold space every Monday from 5:30 to 6:30. And it's a safe space where we talk about mental health issues. We talk about how we can improve communication and all the good stuff to keep you safe and thriving. And what we also do is we give a stipend of $100 to youth who participate 7 out of 13 sessions, and we end up with having a celebration dinner at the end. We do community activities, which is in collaboration with Community Collaboration Exchange, and you earn up to 30 community service hours. So we welcome you. We still have a couple of sessions left. And then we have some partners, which is FAMSAJ Inc., community collaboration exchange and some community stakeholders, parents that come on and stuff like that. So we welcome you and thank you for this opportunity for sharing, Miss Akins.
You're welcome, Miss Joey, and it's always a pleasure to collaborate with you on the many projects that you do throughout Miami-Dade County. Thank you. So I have a question in the chat that I'm gonna ask in the chat, and I need a response. But if you're here and you logged on after, I want to first apologize. My camera is not working tonight. Out of all the nights, it didn't want to work, but it's okay. Make sure you have left your information so you can get credit for coming tonight. If you're a student or if you logged on and you're an adult, just put your information in the chat. We thank you all so much for being here. My name is Tawana Akins. I'm the founder of Community Collaboration Exchange and A Better Me, and also the proud assistant principal at the Miami Southridge Senior High School, home of the Mighty Spartans. So the question tonight is, the next question is, who is the person that you speak with most when you're having a moment of concern? Who is the person you speak with most when you're having a moment of concern? Something is going on. Who are you going to call first? I'm not answering that because I have a lot of people I call. So go ahead and answer that in the chat. And impact, hashtag impact for a Christian, get ready, you're next. Followed by Miss Shatavia, Joseph. And we're going to close out with a survey. We have a survey, 10 days of connection survey. And then we'll have closing words. And we're done for tonight. I promise by 7:10, I will be completely out your hair. We thank you all for coming. We try to host Zooms. We host with Collective Sistahood every Monday at 5:30, but we also host poetry Zooms, art Zooms. We do different type of Zooms to keep our youth involved and make the connection between our youth and the older generation, because what's good is wisdom, and we're not passing the wisdom down. So I thank you all for being here at the 10 Days of Connection with Radical Partners Community Collaboration Exchange, Miami Southridge Senior High School, A Better Me, and the many organizations that you heard from who introduced themselves today. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for participating. I'm going to turn it over to Fred Christian.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Fred Christian. I'm a disabled community activist from Miami Gardens, Florida, and the founder of the organization Hashtag Impact. And I'm going to tell you something about disabled people right now because I am one of them. I have intellectual disabilities. I've had them my whole life with learning disabilities, dyslexia, dyscalculia, ADD, ADHD, which I didn't find out I had until over 40 years old. So basically, I had to learn to cope because I had problems I didn't know what I had. And eventually, I'm learning how to cope by doing the breathing like Miss Joey taught me, by being still, by taking a walk, and by talking to other people. Make sure you connect, because this is a good thing today. We're doing a connect thing. Connect with others, because when you don't connect with others, you get isolated. And when you get isolated, you can get depressed. Because I deal with a lot of senior citizens where I live, and some of them, I'm their only connection some of them have, because they can't get out for various reasons. And unfortunately, people need to connect, because if you don't connect, you're sitting home by yourself and isolated, you're going to get depressed. And that's not a good thing. So make sure you connect with someone. If you're hurting, tell someone. Don't be afraid to tell them. Don't be afraid, no matter what your problems are, tell someone. Tell an adult if you're a young person, please. Tell them if you're hurting. Even if you're just not having a good day, just say I'm having a bad day. Even if you're aggravated, say something. Because the more you tell people, the healthier you'll be. The more you get it out, the healthier you'll be, I found. If you keep it inside, it's not going to be healthy, not just for your mental health, but also your physical health with your blood pressure. You can have heart disease, all kind of stuff. And you can make bad choices too with sex, drugs, and alcohol too, which this can lead to. So basically, when you're having stuff, don't go it alone. There's help. And thank you all, and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you as always. Fred is always on the scene doing community work from the south to the north as well. Now I'm going to turn it over to Miss Shatavia Moffitt Joseph, who is a licensed clinical social worker. Ms. Shatavia?
Good evening, everyone. Good to see some lovely faces and screen savers on this platform. Thank you, Miss Akins, and everyone for having me. So I won't be before you all too long. So I see I'm supposed to talk a little bit about coping skills. We try to emphasize on that. We don't talk enough about it. But basically, coping skills are just things that we do to just kind of help us along the way. And to be honest, there are healthy and there are unhealthy things that we do to navigate life. But my question to you all, just very briefly, you all can put it all in the chat. But what are some things you all do to cope, to navigate through adversities when you're having a bad day? What are some things you all do? We can put it in the chat and I can read some of them. You can unmute. Okay, Joey says read, relax, listen to music, eat. I know that's right, Joey. I love eating as well. I'm with you on that one. Listening to music, walking with my dog, nice and slow, eat sweets. Me too, Adriana. That's a weakness of mine. So yeah, taking deep breaths. Absolutely. Watching your comfort shows. I can relate to that. So yes, we are giving some great examples of what coping skills are for you and what works for you. I think that's the most important thing, is that one thing may work for another person, but find out what you can do specifically that will enhance your emotional and your mental well-being. Take care of you. I'm always telling people to mind your mind and mind your heart. Pay attention to what's happening up there, and pay close attention to how you're feeling on the inside. Sometimes we find ourselves, being in other people's business. You know how the grown folks say, mind your own business, but for real, mind your heart, mind your emotions, mind your thoughts, be kind to yourself. We're doing the best that we can. That's what my screen says. Be kind to yourself. And I just want to kind of just remind you all, like, if, just checking in with yourselves and checking with other people. We always have that cliche question that we ask, how are you? And sometimes, I don't know about you all, but I give a cliche answer. Someone asks me how I'm doing, I'm okay. I'm okay, right? So let's try to be creative. I found this on Pinterest. Let's be a little bit more creative when we're asking people how they're doing, so that they can respond a little bit better and dig a little bit deeper. And of course, when you're asking that question, make sure that we're in a space when because in case that person does open up, they're in a safe space and you have time to be attentive to that person. And that's important too. So any of the questions you can ask yourself too, I ask myself this weekly. So a few questions you can ask is, how's life? What's going on? That's very detailed and specific. How do you do? What's new? What's up? How's it going? I often ask people, how's your morning going? Instead of just saying, how are you? Because sometimes we don't even know how to answer that. And if I'm honest, I may give you a 10 list of things that I may not want to talk about in that moment. But what are you up to? And what's happening? How's life? I said that before already. So things like that. So just keep those things in mind when we are checking in with our loved ones. Let's do that more often. So my phrase for the week and for the rest of the month is, mind your mind and mind your heart, and find creative ways or simple ways to cope, and make sure that it's healthy. Nothing that's going to put your life in jeopardy, or put you in jeopardy, or anyone else. So all right, I hope this was beneficial, very quick and brief, because time is ticking, but I'm enjoying the entire presentation.
That's why you are the licensed clinical social worker, ma'am. That was beautiful. You just put words together so well. Like, you are great for my mental health. So thank you, Shatavia, as always, you are a beautiful soul inside out. I'm going to put the connection. Did I miss anyone that came on and thought they were speaking and didn't speak yet? Anyone want to share out? I'm gonna put the connection experience in the chat. The survey, I really need it done, guys. Please, you could put any closing remarks. You could tell anybody that part that resonated with you. Give Shatavia some comments. I like how she told me to mind my mind. Like, I'm gonna mind my mind. I'm gonna mind my mind. Yes, and mind my heart. So thank you, Shatavia. I had 2 songs to play. So while we're doing this survey that I just put in the chat, and I'll continue putting it because I know people are not putting comments in the chat. So that's great. Continue with the comments. You could leave some comments. You can unmute and say something as well. The floor is open now. I'm gonna play a little song in the background while you all please complete that, and we would continue to do more Zooms as we always do. We want you to come back for more, especially you all are saying you liked it, you loved it. Some of you all say wonderful. So come back again. And thank you all. If you need a copy of the agenda or anything, a copy, this recording is going to be turned actually into a YouTube video, and I want to leave with a song. I listen to this song when I want to cope. So I want to leave you all with this song as you are completing that survey.
Lord, I tried so hard to be the best that I could be. It's like every time I take one step, something's right in front of me. Lord, where would I be without your grace and mercy? Oh, now I have one question. Lord, why? You changed my whole life. Oh, you, I want I'll never know why you make something out of nothing. You know, nothing. Something out of nothing. You spoke and I was so. Well, I'll never know. My life was headed out of control. Somehow I shifted into overload. But then you came and did a work in me. Out of everything I once was. Somehow you saw a masterpiece. You make a rose right, Lord. I never know why. Oh, why I wanna know. Thank you, Lord. Make something out of nothing.
All right, that's my jam, y'all. So with that being said, I'm going to stop the recording. If no one else wants to say anything while it's on record, remember, I'm going to turn this into a video and share it out with you guys. Thank you all for being here. You could have been anywhere else at 6:00 p.m. on a Thursday night, and you chose to stay the entire hour and 10 minutes with us. And on behalf of Community Collaboration Exchange, A Better Me, and the different organizations here, we wish you all a great night, and thank you for joining us today.
Thanks so much, Ms. Aiken. See you around.
You're welcome. See you. Thank you for being here.
Good night.
Thank you all. Good
Good
night.
night. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone. We'll see each other soon.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so
Good
much.
night. Good night. Make sure you do the survey, please.
Done.
Thank you. Was it short? I didn't do it yet.
It was pretty easy.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Good night, y'all. Thank you all again, okay?
Okay. Enjoy your night.
Good
Talk
night.
to you soon.
You're
Take care.
welcome.
Bye-bye.